Nintendo showed off so much Zelda Breath of the Wild during Treehouse Live at E3 this year. During the 7 to 8 hours of gameplay they showed off, they also presented new amiibo. The Link Archer amiibo, the Link Rider amiibo, and the Guardian amiibo. After streaming for 3 hours, then watching the Treehouse for 4 more hours by myself, all I can think about is the new Zelda game. And one of the things that I thought about while I could not sleep was the new amiibo functionality. This video is basically a part 2 of the previous theory about the amiibo support in Breath of the Wild, and I realized that it was not correct after watching the Treehouse. But in this video, we are going to look at these 3 new amiibo and see what they will do in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. You're here on the Piper Gaming channel.
Woohoo!
Now, the key to this video is the Wolf Link amiibo and what they showed off of it. After beating a dungeon in Twilight Princess HD, you can save how many hearts you had left. Then tapping the amiibo to Breath of the Wild, you can see that you can now have Wolf Link join up with you. He attacks anything in sight, but once all of your hearts you saved in the amiibo are gone, he dies and you can't revive him until the next day. This one look into Wolf Link's functionality is key for the other features that the other 3 amiibo will have. The way you get Wolf Link into Breath of the Wild is beating the previous dungeon I talked about, the Cave of Shadows. In this dungeon, you go through multiple floors and defeat multiple enemies, but with a challenge. You can only go through the dungeon as Link's wolf form, and I think this will be the same for the other 3 amiibo. Like, the Link Archer amiibo would unlock a shrine where you would do different tasks only using your bow. When you beat the shrine, you would maybe get a special bow that would not break. And since having 2 Links in the game is out of the question, once you tap the Link Archer amiibo back onto the gamepad, you can have Link join up with you. He would basically have the same AI as Wolf Link, like attacking enemies and animals of your choosing, but he could shoot enemies from afar with his bow and arrows. The Link Rider amiibo would unlock another shrine, but the different challenges being on a horse. Once you have finished the shrine, maybe instead of a weapon, you could unlock a special horse for yourself that looks like Epona, since we haven't seen a horse that looks like past Link's trusty steed. And once you tap the amiibo back onto the gamepad, you can have Link and his horse fight beside you. This duo would run up to enemies and knock them down in close range combat. And the last amiibo here is the Guardian amiibo. This amiibo has me conflicted on which idea to choose, so maybe you guys can decide in the comment section below. Once you tap the amiibo to the gamepad, it would unlock another shrine also, but this time with multiple guardians, like the little baby ones and the horrifying scary ones. And once you have defeated the shrine, you will maybe receive the special arrow that we saw in the first teaser. Now this is where things get interesting. So far we've decided that the 2 Link amiibo would join up with you just like Wolf Link would here, because they're a friend, not foe. But the Guardian amiibo, I believe, would also join up with you. And you guys are like, what? Why? They're enemies! Well, yes, they are trying to kill Link, but maybe they're just confused. Because look at their name. Guardian. The guardian of what? Well, where we see them the most is near ruins, and most of all, near the Temple of Time. They must have been guarding the Temple of Time from some kind of evil. And maybe later in the story, the Guardians will realize what they are doing is wrong, and they will help Link take down Ganon. So then tapping the Guardian amiibo could maybe have a Guardian follow Link around, or at least a little baby Guardian. I feel this theory of the amiibo could be very possible in the final of the game, but even though Breath of the Wild is taking a long time to release, it's all gonna be worth it. Thank you for watching. If I missed anything, please feel free to type your thoughts below. If you want to check out my past theory of the amiibo support, check it out here. And ever thought about what Splatoon 2 would be like? Well, here we look at the top 5 features that should be added to the game. I've got many other things coming here on the Piper Gaming channel, so stay tuned, because this is only the beginning. Until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.